Boo.
Hi Melly, hi Nightbot. Hi chilling person. Night Lordex. MX Mexki. I will read it as Mexki 3537.
You know what, guys? I came to conclusion that we probably supposed to make a text document with a bunch of important information related to Tarnished Edition and just talk a little bit about Tarnished Edition in general, because Saint Riot had a video on Tarnished Edition recently. And that video did pretty good numbers. But that video says nothing. Like, there is nothing of value in that video. Like, literally zero content inside of it.
Do we know anything about Tarnished Edition that is other than a bunch of new armors and a starting class?
Well, so technically we do some things. Out of top of my head, we know that the starting class numbers actually changed.
Yeah, that's
so
old news.
That's worth informing. I think we know the poise of one of the armor sets, unless these also are actually subject to change. Now we know the technically like a date of the release, assuming that shop that accidentally leaked that date didn't just put it as a placeholder. I need to find this. But there was also, so like in the initial promotional materials, there was information about 2 new starting classes, about 3 new torrent skins, about new 4 new armor sets apparently, and also just vague information about new weapons, but at some point they added information about new Ashes of War as well. But I don't really have a source of information about new Ashes of War though. I'm actually asking AI right now. Maybe AI gonna find something interesting.
Oh, please. In terms of news, Google search is faster than AI. Tomorrow is Daddy Day? Who's Daddy?
ChatGPT? Nah. Gemini, more like.
Ask Claude GPT maybe.
Ah, that's a good question. If Claude GPT can actually find answer to the question I have.
What's your question again?
I kind of would want to find all the curiosities. Related to Tarnished Edition.
I can tell you release date. 10th of July 2026.
I mean, that's only a leak from the shop, yeah?
Yeah, I know.
But that one, yeah, this is the main reason why I want to talk about, because... Well... First... Wait, be right back, guys, for a sec. Okay, back.
Daddy is the guy who still hides the snacks on the top shelf. So that's me when I buy something sweet and I don't wanna still to eat it. I'm a daddy.
Well, I am daddy too because I'm doing the same to you.
You hide chocolate in the drawer. I hide it on the top shelf.
No, that's what you think.
Do we have something sweet on the top shelf?
Not right now, but I used to.
Oh, by the way, fun story, chat. A few days ago, I ordered groceries because I'm a lazy fuck who cannot go to the neighboring building to just buy food. So I ordered and I decided to buy something sweet for Steel and I. But since I wanna watch my diet and lose weight, and a lot of it, I decided to buy something small, yeah, like a small chocolate bar that is no more than 100 calories a piece and so on. And so I found Milky Ways on the front page of that shop and I ordered 6 of them. But when the delivery person came with our groceries, it turned out that I didn't buy 6 Milky Ways. I bought 6 packages of Milky Ways, 6 pieces in each package, so 36 Milky Ways. And I was thinking that when I was looking at the receipt that, hey, I spent so much
36?
money. This is not because 6 packages of 6 Milky Ways.
Wait. Darling, that's 30.
6 razy 6 jest 36, kochanie.
Nie, no wait, you bought... That wasn't 6 times 6, it was 6 times 5.
Okay, never mind.
Well.
A shit ton of Milky Ways. And I was like, that's a lot of money I spent. But I figured that, okay, those service fees, delivery fees, packaging fees, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we have half of our fridge is Milky Ways. And I'm willing to lose weight. 10 kilograms, to be precise. It's gonna be very easy with millions Milky Ways in the fridge.
All right. So, guys, I need your help. I want to make a list of things related to Tarnished Edition.
Still tell us, are you gonna invade?
Yeah, later.
In fact, you probably should have ordered one entire Euro pallet of Milky Ways. Your money is worth of delivery fee. Yeah, I think with this amount, I would have free delivery, which makes sense, yeah? Like, delivery person has to lift more groceries, so they are paid less. Makes sense. They make less because you spend more money, so the app earns more money, or the store. Definitely not the delivery person.
Okay. Yo, Ice.
Not ice. It's coffee. Because it's ice cold brew.
So we know the... Okay. Armor image should be still in chat. I mean, we have it here, yeah? Interesting. Let's open these for later. And the horse armor leaks? I don't know. Is there anything else that we know?
Quest connected to the one of the armor sets?
Why quest?
New NPC, no? Or was it supposed to be tarnished in the new armor?
I have no idea what you meant right now.
So just let's watch trailer again. And there is that dude with red cape, I think? And
yeah. Okay, Armor of Mira. Lucatiel of Mira. It's character from Dark Souls 2.
yeah, so well, I thought that in the trailer it's NPC in this armor, not the tarnished.
Yeah, and
So that means quest.
no, that's... I mean, it might be, it probably is, but we don't have confirmation for that. Just pure speculation.
Everything is speculation.
On top of that, it's not exactly... so this is actually not true now when I think about it, because if you're gonna go look at the trailer of Tarnished Edition, Invasion race with prod. The fuck is that background that Lost has? What the... Boba lady. Anyway. So if you are actually looking at this trailer, then what Chloe mentioned here is armor of Lucatiel, and okay, it's visible here. So here is a thing though. Lucatiel here is in the pose of what's his name? Like bodyguard in the round table hold. Where is that leak from? Odium. Let me actually. Elden Ring release date leak. So yeah, this is the first thing. It's basically one of the shops in the title of the pre-order of Tarnished Edition. Put in that estimated ship date is July of... Oh, okay, I typed June. It's July. My bad. July 10 even. For Muricans. Yeah, this is what do you want gesture. So it might be just a player posing. Lucatiel had similar gesture, but it was a little bit different. Lucatiel of Mira had her hands crossed. So this is not exactly the same pose. It doesn't mean that it might be not NPC, but it probably is not. It probably is a player. The Matador armor looks so whack to me, pretty disappointing visually. What the fuck? Why?
I agree.
But I mean, like, it's an armor from the game that was released in 2014.
Yeah, but to me, it doesn't fit Elden Ring's aesthetic at all.
And it probably shouldn't, because it's...
Okay, but, well, okay, we can argue that, for example, Samurai's armor doesn't fit because, well, Samurai come from the lands of Reed and they just come to the lands between, so they might look slightly different, that's fine. But this is just armor set. We don't know if there is no NPC that can explain where does he come from and what this armor represents. It just doesn't fit the aesthetic of Elden Ring.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really hope that they are going to add Lucatiel to Elden Ring.
Why?
Because it would be a direct connection of the universum.
Okay, I haven't played Dark Souls 2.
Lucatiel is... in Dark Souls 2 is... think of Lucatiel as Katarina Knight. You know.
Okay, Sigurd.
Yeah.
What? But he looks too edgy to be a cute Sigurd.
It's she and...
Oh, it's a she.
And yeah, and she has normally like her hands crossed. And just like, you know...
Wait, it's a she? She looks like an old dude.
It's masked.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a mask.
Should I play Dark Souls 2? Yeah, okay. Marika.
Ah, here you go.
Okay, so this NPC looks way better in this armor set than that model on the promotional materials. I agree with one of the chatters. I'm sorry, I don't remember who said that. It just looks weird, junky here. In my opinion, it just doesn't fit the aesthetic of the entire game. But that's just opinion, yeah? I can't really give you any competent argument. It just doesn't feel okay. Oh, looks like ripped from Enotria. Yes! I agree so much.
I mean, this Italian armor.
Enotria is in Italy?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't played Enotria. The vibe is Enotrian.
And that's kind of weird because, I mean, Drip is Italian, whereas, well, you have a Matador cape, yeah? And correct me if I'm wrong, the culture of Matadorism, for lack of better word, I have no idea how to call it, comes from, it is Spanish thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Spanish thing, yeah.
Well, we are talking about a fantasy world.
It's actually Spanish armor. Wait. It's Spanish? Not... I thought like these masks were directly correlated with Italian culture, not Spanish culture. Because, you know, this is...
Carnival mask?
Again?
Carnival mask. No, Carnival, Jesus. Venetian mask.
Jak how it's called?
Venetian mask. With a V, yeah?
Yeah, it is somewhat of a vibe, yeah? Okay, alright, so the clothes... Okay, correct me in my wrong then, if I'm wrong then, yeah? So the clothes are like traditional Spanish origin, or, well, not really traditional Spanish origin, but based off the original Spanish clothes. But what about the headpiece? Isn't headpiece basically... headpiece... Does like Spanish culture have like this type of masks? Or it is actually Italian? Wait, this is... Do we have like a better look on the mask? Not really. I guess that must do. It's legit mix of the Spain and Italy. Okay. The mask is very Don Quixote.
Don Quixote.
Don Quixote.
Yeah, but I was about to write that.
Lamao. So yeah, so okay, correct me if I'm wrong. It is safe to assume then that Lucatiel's armor pieces are just a mix of the Spanish and Italian culture. Is that okay to call it in such way, or we actually supposed to maybe or it is just wrong and it is like entirely Spanish, let's say? Yes, okay. Is the mask that Spanish conquerors wear? Oh wait, but
didn't expect history class.
Wait, Duclaw says pronounce X like H. Ah, you mean like Don Quixote? I mean, isn't it like American? Because yeah, in Polish language,
yeah,
we call him Quixote, yeah, as well.
Nie, Don Quixote walczy z wiatrakami.
Quixote.
Yeah, in Polish school we say Quixote.
Okay, I didn't remember. What is original pronunciation then?
Oh my god, the original writing is interesting.
Don Quixote.
Don Quixote.
Quixote.
In American pronunciation.
Don Quixote.
Don Quixote. In British pronunciation. Yeah, we call him Quixote, yeah?
Yeah, in Polish schools we say Quixote.
Yeah, Don Quixote.
Oh, we're so stupid. Oh my god, amazing.
You see, from like a book, Don Quixote, I'm gonna keep on like with the pronunciation that we used in Polish schools, I'm sorry. So yeah, like Don Quixote is the guy that was fighting with
windmills.
Windmills, my dude. The like
Miguel Cervantes. I cannot. I butcher the surname, but you know, Miguel Cervantes wrote the book. Miguel. No, okay. Spanish.
Still, I'm sorry for killing you at Redmain Castle in Seamless. That was not on the purpose. I mean, if you wouldn't try to spam AoE when there is like two other invaders around you and only one host, that would be nice. Especially because you had freaking claws. But yeah, it's okay, my dude. Happens.
Okay, still, why is it so important?
Okay, you know what? I'm just making this is more like curiosity rather than because I want to assumptions. Matador Cape gonna be another chainsaw. Okay. Oh. Just writing things down. Remove the H. It's Matador without H. Okay. Here you go. Thank you.
Hi, Clayamore.
Yo, Clayamore. Tarnished Edition news? Kind of. I want to summarize whatever we know. Guys, if you have another information that is not written here, then just throw things at me. Like here we have the armor set. Stats. And we are kind of looking into things, yeah? Maybe like... Maybe something on Reddit? So we already know we are getting new stuff. I'm gonna put some copium. Ah, okay, whatever. July, thought it was June. According to this, it's JUL, which I assume is July, not June. Which I'm happy, honestly. That is July, not June. I mean, we don't know if that's even a date. It just, you know, it's a shop that listed it as estimated ship date, whereas, you know, it might be actually completely different date, in fact. But I'm kind of okay with July because June is a month of Gothic remake.
Oh lord.
They're just speculating it's a summer release. Okay. Gotta have to mention that. Yeah, hello Paradise. Howdy. I think the new light greatsword is unique. Why would you think it's unique? Oh, this is actually a good thing I opened this thread. This is from 2 months ago. Being still until he scrolls down in Elden Ring. So, Discord, check Discord, Roger. Oh, fantastic meme. Thank you. Much love, gamer. Alright. Idus. Yeah, it's not unique. It has Ash of War slot. 15 dexterity instead of 10. Sorry, 15 dexterity instead of 17. Milady is 17 dexterity. Weight is 7-0. What is weight of Milady? $6.5. It's heavier. Huh. Same scaling, but same letter, it might be actually a little bit different scaling. This shit might be actually better for strength for one. I think it's also DLC weapon. This is starting class weapon. Wait. I was about to say darling, thinking that I'm talking to you.
Huh?
Like I was about to say darling to a chatter because for whatever reason I was thinking I'm talking to you.
To who? To who?
To you.
But who did you want to call darling? Which chatter?
Let me see. What's that? I don't remember, sorry.
Okay, chatter, whoever you are, I'm gonna bring my cacture in a moment. You prepare.
Well.
Still should call all of us darling more often.
Kakieta.
It was fun doing 3v3s the other night still. Yeah, I wasn't there with my capture. What happened?
Wait, what again?
3v3s the other night.
Yeah.
You sneaked out again when I was sleeping?
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. No, wait, that was that day when I couldn't sleep. And yes.
And so many people from that night came to streams. It's another day when they came to streams to thank you. What did you do?
I played with them because they are fun people to be around. This community is pretty cool, darling.
Are you pretty cool, chat? Chase the Rapper, are you cool?
We even been on the voice chat. And there was one of the chatters asked me why this like one of freaking like PlayStation cheaters. That was pretty funny. All right. Let's actually type it and heavy night nerf. Fuck, not much that we know. Okay, then this is not general knowledge, it's in-depth knowledge. General knowledge would be fucking basic marketing bullshit. That's not what we are interested in. I heard Tarnished Edition adds back original aim punch. Hell yeah. We know it's gonna run at 60 FPS on Switch too. Fuck off. I hope really it will. Kochanie, gdzieś tak miło i przyniesiesz mi wody? Dziękuję, kochanie. I think it's funny how little we really know. That's actually a good point. So what else? Elden Ring Tarnished Edition. Let's see if we actually got, like, people are just copy pasting the newest bullshit about alleged release date that leaked. But yeah, this is...
I bet the leaked release date is not real or significant anyway. It is at least 30% significant, because the year is correct.
What if not? It might be actually not. And the truth, in the second DLC rumor, Tarnished Edition is technically a DLC. But honestly, either DLC or more like Game of the Year edition. Call it whatever you want. Would be fun if it would be like Scholar. It's probably gonna be like Scholar. Since when links are blocked in here? For a while. We blocked links. I don't remember because of what reason, but there was a reason for that. Yeah, the Matador's Cape, I'm gonna touch on it later. Ah, bots, right. Bots were spamming links, and I think I was in the middle of the night train run, the one where I was getting to depth 5 in one day, like flawlessly, and at some point bots started spamming links, and since I was in the middle of the run, I couldn't stop him. And there was no other moderator on the chat. So... I think that will be it, yeah? Like, Gemini didn't show anything interesting too. Same old bullshit. Freaking, AI being useless could have told. Alright, so guys, lastly, just take a look on the notepad. No other information comes to your mind, isn't it? I think this is literally that little that we know. Besides, like, giga basics, yeah? As if, oh, it's free fucking skins for Torrent. Oh, you can put yourself a fucking new sword in the ass and be happy about it. Like, you know, outside of the basic, like, very basic shit, yeah? That was announced initially. I think, like, I could technically actually talk about it too. Like, I can at least show it. I just need... I need the original post that was... shown. Alright, we can technically put this on. At the beginning. I like how they actually announced it on the April 2nd, apparently. You know, just so... Oh my god, in certain part of the world it could have been still like freaking April Fool's date. Therefore, Tarnished Edition is actually April Fool's joke. Fucking exposed.
A nie bardzo słychać. Nie pij jak zwierzę.
Okay. Okay. I guess we can run it over. So, as we got the summary, let's record something for YouTube gamers. You can say hello to the YouTube cheaters in chat about right now. It's gonna be visible. And I'm gonna just make the intro, and I'm gonna be just going through all of it, and I'm gonna make it into the video that I'm gonna release tomorrow. Well, howdy YouTube gamers, welcome, and look at that. So, since this is a text document that I just prepared, there is not much information in there, but it summarizes everything that we know about Tarnished Edition so far, outside of course, very, very basic things, yeah, because technically, you know, there is more to it. Technically, we know for the fact that there are like 2 new starting classes, 4 new armor sets, some new weapons and Ashes of War, 3 torrent cosmetics. This is everything that we know. That's the basic, yeah? We are not gonna be talking about basics. We are going to talk about more in-depth things. But first and for the most, Tarnished Edition has been initially announced on the April 2nd of 2025. At 4:34 p.m. of my local time. I had initially an idea that in some part of the world that would potentially mean that it was still April 1st. So maybe Tarnished Edition is just a quite elaborative April Fool's joke, but no, it turns out it turns out it just cannot be. Like in every single part in the world, it was already April 2nd. So yeah, this is not it. Although it's very close to be a joke, considering the fact that we are waiting for Tarnished Edition for more than a year now since its initial announcement. Starting with the first information and most recent one, on July 10th, technically we're supposed to have Tarnished Edition released according to the newest leak, which is honestly probably not true. It's just speculative, but one of the shops listed Tarnished Edition game keycard as in form of a pre-order with estimated ship date on July 10th, 2026 for $80. Out of more in-depth things, we definitely know stats of the steel armor set, because some freaking nerds literally just screenshotted and translated all of these. And well, if you want to look it up, you can just pause and so on, but this is basically how the steel armor set looks like. And two things. First of all, you can see that these letters are a little bit weird. It's because originally it was in Japanese language, like everything was written in a Japanese language. It is just being translated with some sort of the phone app, yeah? So that's the first thing, and second thing is that this armor set, as a kind of mid-level armor set, similar to, let's say, Kevin armor, this shit looking actually top tier in that regard. Is it your armor set? Yes, I made it myself. That's very true. So another thing is stats of the starting classes and heavy knight nerf. Here, Memruk on our Discord posted this very interesting spreadsheet that shows few important things. Here on the top, you have the old starting classes, and here you have 3 new ones, or more like 2 new ones, but, well, Heavy Knight actually got nerfed. The old version had 2 less levels in total. The new version has 2 more levels. And these 2 additional levels are actually not that optimal like the old ones. So basically, yeah, if you are actually looking at the stats, Vigor is the same. Vigor... wait, I'm actually gonna make it... So, Vigor is the same. It's 1414, but Mind... the new amount is 8, whereas the previous one was 7, and, well, what is 1 point? Well, it's a lot if you want to optimize. And the Heavy Knight class was perfect for strength build, duelist build. It was just amazing for that purpose alone. And now, because of this being this now, well, it's a little bit worse, yeah? Because the entire point is that so you don't really waste points on mind in the first place. That's when you want to have it the lowest amount in general, yeah? Then endurance is the same, strength is the same, dexterity the same, intelligence the same, and now you have faith. Faith has been increased to 8 when it was 7 earlier, and this is also a thing that is just completely complete waste of point. It is complete waste of point because wait a second. Wait. I just realized something. You need 12 or 13 points for Bestial Vitality. Okay, fuck, you need 12. Okay, so, yeah, this is complete waste of points. It's basically the way how it normally works, yeah? if you want to cast Bestial Vitality, which is the most optimal regeneration incantation for for the melee builds, then you just take the Two Fingers Heirloom, yeah? You give yourself +5 faith by swapping to that ring, well, talisman that is, and then, because here it was 7 points as a starting amount, then you could just have that amount of faith and just rock the talisman when you needed to cast Bestial Vitality. So yeah, this 1 point is basically wasted here, yeah? And it essentially means that earlier, Heavy Knight was actually insanely good, because in comparison to most optimal melee class, which is Vagabond, it was actually saving you 5 points. 5 points that you can utilize, let's say at level 125 or 150, to distribute into other stats is a lot, especially if you are like playing competitive duels or whatever, or even like casual duels. It is a lot. And the new one is essentially nerfed. It is like at 3 points instead, yeah? So that is general change related to it. And then also, like we of course know, Edu Knight starting class, which is also quite interesting. So here it's written that it is probably the best class for 3-spear dedicated build, which means technically if you want to run dual 3-spears, that is insanely good setup. Yeah, it's probably genuinely the only really strong power stance great spear setup that is left in the game. So in such of build like that, then Edu Knight is probably top tier. And what's also worth to say is that because it is a class that has a very good amount of the starting faith, whereas still keeping like a good amount of the dexterity and strength, it's also probably pretty decent starting class for so-called twinks. So if you like to play, or well, not even twinks, if you just want to invade, fight, or whatever on low levels, then the starting class of Edu Knight is probably very, very good. So, next things is that we got plenty of screenshots. Among them, this one. This is Edu's sword, and it is a light greatsword, as you can see here, yeah? To be exact, here. So, Edu's is going to be our 4th light greatsword, and what is important to notice is that this is 7 Miyazaki's heavy sword, which in comparison to Milady, it means that it's going to be, well, half the Miyazaki point heavier option. At the same time, 17 dexterity is a requirement for Milady, whereas here our requirement is actually 15. And it's actually very interesting because it might mean that despite DD scaling, this weapon is going to be more strength leaning than Milady, because Milady technically by default, of course, it's stronger on the strength build because of 200 scaling, but this weapon is technically minimally stronger on dexterity, yeah? It's like more of a dex weapon. So the new one, the new light greatsword might be more of a strength one. There is like, you know, the fact it's heavier could suck as that technically. Now the question is if it's going to be actually a viable option, yeah, if it's gonna be any better than Milady or not. It's gonna depend based mostly on the range of this weapon, something that we simply do not know, yeah? We don't know if the range is better or not, yeah? Otherwise, it's about the same sword, it's just that Edu's sword gonna be available to you from the beginning because it is starting class weapon. We got some screenshots of the starting classes, and that will be... it seems like it will be about it. What you guys typed 12 about? You guys at some point started typing 12, 12, 12, 12. What is that? Bestial Vitality, I see. Thank you. Yeah, I checked it on my own. But yeah, anyway, there is like one more thing. This screenshot and, well, I have certain theory about it, but I actually talked about it already in the past. So I'm not gonna be repeating myself, and I'm just gonna copy paste that to the video that I'm gonna release tomorrow. So, but making story short, for people that didn't hear what I was talking about the last time, I believe this shit might be actually hella broken. I believe if they actually not going to patch tumble buffing, then this shit probably gonna have white lure effect, which means that it's gonna be a new chainsaw. Because right now, bow glitch utilizes the white lure effect on the pig bone arrows in order to spread death blight and instantly kill people, yeah? Why is the cape a fucking weapon? It's probably a shield. My assumption is that the cape gonna work in the way that holding it, like with a block, like, you know, just blocking, is gonna give you the white shadow lure effect. That's my belief. I'm not like, if it's going to work in the way like how talismans or armor pieces work that draw aggro, that this shit gonna be useless. But if it's going to work like white shadow lure effect, then it's gonna be actually amazing. And then on top of that, if they are not gonna fix the tumble buff glitch, and holding the block of it is going to cause the white shadow lure effect, then this shit gonna be busted. Because it means that it's gonna be producing that AoE around you, and it means that you're probably gonna be able to tumble buff it and in basically just spread death blight by holding block or spamming block. So yeah, it's this shit. There is a chance that's gonna be another chainsaw. Do you think that's a straight sword? Or new thrusting sword, by the way? This? This is what you're asking about? Is that a Hollow Slayer from GS from Dark Souls 3? Yes, it's probably exactly that weapon. Either that or one of the Mira greatswords from Dark Souls 2. But I don't think they're gonna port Dark Souls 2 stuff. Because in Dark Souls 2... Why am I typing Elden Ring? In Dark Souls 2 you had two Mira greatswords. You had Mira greatsword and old Mira's greatsword. And that was baseline for the Hollow Slayer, yeah? So yeah, you actually can see two weapons here. These two, and they have literally fucking same stats. I don't remember if there is any fucking difference between these two. It's just that Mira Greatsword is easily obtainable through like, well, in basically two ways. Whereas old Mira can be dropped. I remember I spent a lot of time dropping Mira Greatsword because it's not like super easy to drop. You have technically one chance per playthrough to drop the old Mira Greatsword. But because Dark Souls 2 had that mechanic known as Bonfire Aesthetics, I think it was called, then I was using the Bonfire Aesthetics to reset an invader in order to continuously farm it. But yeah. I don't think there was any difference between these two swords. I think it's literally 1-to-1. Can be upgraded with regular Titanite to +10, but it has lower durability. Ah, so upgradable with regular Titan +10. The Mira Grace is distinct moveset. Aha, okay, that's bullshit. Wait, what is durability? This is durability 60. And this durability is 20. Aha. So I spent like probably hours upon hours of dropping it back in 2014 to have literally just a fucking weaker version of the... Okay, fuck off. Like, you know what? That's crazy. Well, it's old, I guess. Alright, I think we talked about everything, yeah? You mentioned pretty much everything. I'm gonna make a video out of it tomorrow. It's kind of shame that it's actually kind of ridiculous. We know so little. But alright, let's go play video games. Jo, Klanowa, hi. I hope it comes with the perfume buff. Honestly, I'm not sure if perfumes being stronger than they are wouldn't be actually net negative for the game. Because look, perfumes are actually unparryable. They have very long active frames. By itself, they are very good at applying particular status effects. If they actually, like, I actually wonder if perfumes that would have actually decent frame data wouldn't be fucking cancer in PvP. That would be one of these cases of be careful what you wish for, yeah? Because it could have been, like, potentially very, very destructive. The PvP. Depends on poise damage and recovery. I mean, like, I would assume that, you know, if you would want to buff the freaking perfumes, yeah, then you would have to make it so they actually stun in one hit, yeah. You beat the Dark Souls 2, congratulations, Hanit. How was it? Use perfumes this stream? You know what? We can actually do it. I'm not gonna do it today, but we can do it like in the next days. Yesterday was everything fine, but today I become only invasion every time by Malenia. What you mean by that? Gotta have... I cannot help you with that, yeah? You're gonna have to ask Melly. Like, you say that you only invading Malenia? Remember that every single time you log into the game, you gotta have to log onto your character twice to make the faster invasions works. Jotrick. Frigid old skirts. Yeah, the most hated area by everyone. One time I invaded someone during the Relana fight and it put me inside the arena with them. Yeah, that's kind of normal for that location. For whatever reason, you being sent to the boss room very consistently. My favorite part was the lava area above the windmill area. Peak design. Yep. I still till this day not sure if that was From Software's sloppiness or genius, because technically the way how From Software in Dark Souls 2 or any other game really makes transitions between different locations that have different lighting settings and so on is by putting you into the longer tunnel that you have to go through. And then when you're in this tunnel, old map is being loaded out and the new map is being loaded in. And in case of Dark Souls 2, you have a lot of these like smaller corridors that serve this purpose, but at the same time you have situation where, for one, when you're in the hub of yours, Jesus, what was called Majula. If you're in the Majula and you're gonna look at Hate Tower location from Majula, yeah, in the distance, it looks very far away, but in fact it is very close. And I kind of wonder if, since the general lore part of Dark Souls 2 is about forgetting. It's about lack of awareness what's going on around you. At the beginning of the game, hags are mocking you that You forgot even your own name. Because you are bearer of the curse. And bearers of the curse are this fucked, apparently. Then I kind of wonder if idea of riding up elevator from the freaking top of the windmill upwards that leads you into fucking castle surrounded by lava isn't a elaborative way of presenting you with you don't even know what the fuck is going around you anymore. You just went on the long journey, but you don't even remember this journey. You know, you got the point, yeah? As if these transitions, yeah, between locations would be a part of the visual storytelling. It's just that if it is, then it's very poorly made. I would say that vast majority of people don't really feel like any sort of the visual storytelling is being told. Hi. Really magical. Okay, Daisy. Someone told me that the hallway is actually miles long, but was just shortened for the gameplay and to show how the bearer of the curse's mind is like fading. Yeah. There's just all kinds of junk when it comes to map layout. I watched a video on it a while back. Yeah. From the technical point of view, absolutely. I like how it was about the undead curse itself instead of cycles of fire and dark, but yeah. Even Kale forgets who you are at the end of it. Was Kale the merchant? Performance matches with everyone, right? Not just your region? No, I'm currently on my region only. See, I can... or you see a cart in a room with doors. It never can fit through, and I don't remember assembling it inside that room. It's also moving. The guy inside the mansion with the map? Oh, he forgets you? I don't remember. Like, technically everyone forgets you. Like, the merchant, the black-skinned merchant, when you're gonna buy enough stuff from him, he literally forgets about you. And then, but, like, he reminds himself about who you are very quickly. But yeah, initially he forgets who you are. That guy is solo. The R2 moment. Ja pierdolę. That range. Deceiving. Gonna be like... Gonna be running around. Cool. Crazy. Rivers of calm. Crazy. Truly crazy. You mean the armor guy? Yeah. You buy like things for 8,000 or 16,000 souls, yeah? So his inventory upgrades, and at some point you just get possibility to buy like armor pieces of the bosses. To jest, kochanie. O. Dlaczego piszesz skill? Kochanie, co chcesz? Chcesz już iść spać? What's the point of greasing your weapon 40 times in 3 seconds? You know what? Sometimes people just do that because they didn't really think of committing yet into one action. So they do that, you know, to have more time on the clock without weapon ungreasing itself, yeah? Are you the infamous Elden Ring bigot? Yes. Grisus looks like attacking first frames. Well, they can clearly use it. A? Kochanie, ale ty nie słychać się jak coś. Co? Why am I trying to kill a bird as a fucking invader? Brain not working. Late streams moment. Seems like waste of resources for duping. I think that person wasn't duping. Well, technically you don't have to dupe Greases anymore, yeah? They are pretty farmable now after DLC. Kurwa. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a laggard? Uh-oh. No. Lol. What the fuck the guy got hit by? I thought like it was my arrow. I had no idea you ever even played Armored Core 6, dude. I was with G, one of the most disgusting players in that game, just abusing Duel Zimmerman. We had our fun playing that game, but it got stale and boring very quick. What I should do back in the days of Armored Core 6 that I didn't do, mostly because I focused rather on the content, is I should definitely play tournaments. And just, well, since it's rather obvious that I would win at least few of them. Sekiro or KCD. Darling, Sekiro is a rhythmic game. So depends what you actually like. You don't know what I like? Okay. Fucking Christ. The joke was the fact that I said Sekiro is a rhythmic game. Loved Kazan? No. Kazan is very different to Sekiro. Kazan is more active. Sekiro is purely reactive. Skateboarding Sekiro mod? What? You gotta have to send me a link. But yeah, it probably wouldn't make sense to firstly play Sekiro, because Sekiro is just a one game, yeah? Whereas, once you're gonna finish KCD, then you probably would want to go with the KCD too, yeah? So doing Sekiro probably would make more sense. And you can buy it on Eneba? Wow. You can buy it on Eneba, that's very true. Among many other games that are goated. Sekiro can be beaten by mashing R1, though would call it even more optimal than... Wait, what? By mashing R1? How? I don't remember. I don't think that's true. You're just gonna be deflected to oblivion. Sekiro has option to replay bosses, which makes it extra enjoyable. At some point I had feeling like I want to replay Sekiro. I turned on the game, I played through it, never used that option to replay bosses, frankly. But I can imagine, yeah, it's... No, I actually did, never mind. I mean, like, it's nice to have it, that's for sure. Hi. Bro just murdered animals. This guy is fucking ridiculous. Bro is just murdering animals. I put Nightrain out there since PS refuses to put it on sale. Nightrain, dude, Nightrain, how the fuck Nightrain doesn't have some sort of the training mode where you can just load up a fight against a boss fight of particular preference is ridiculous.
Okay.
I was doing
500.
500 gifted for feet.
500 gifted, and we show feet. But wait, do you want Steel's feet, right? They are cute. Fun fact, Steelovsky is taller than me, but we have the same shoe size.
Yeah.
But he's not that much taller, though.
What's going on? Well, darling, you are very tall.
I'm not very tall.
What do you mean you are not?
I am not, I'm average.
What do you mean you are average? Maybe
Like
for a
tall.
man.
For a man. Yeah, I am a bit masculine, thank
Darling,
you.
you are... The average in Poland for women is, I think, like 63 or 65.
No, it's 65. Okay, I'm above average, but not tall.
Well, okay.
500 gifted for feet. And I offer you Bagel's feet or Steel's feet. Grow a beard and some balls. I do have balls. They are just inside of my belly. They protected.
Honestly, 500 is gifted is a good deal. For real. Agreed.
How much money is that? How tall are you, Claw? I'm 173 centimeters. I'm googling what is it in American units. It's feet and inches, right? Feet, inches. 5 feet and 9 inches. No, 8 inches. 8 and 7/64 inches. Jesus, Americans, what the fuck? Is 173 close to 5'9"? No, approximately 5 feet 8 inches. Okay, 5'8". Ovaries don't count? Why? Look, my balls are not only 2 balls, but inside each and every one of them, there are million more balls. It's like ball inception. It's so much better than you guys' lame 2 balls with some fucking flying weirdo frog babies inside.
I am in disbelief.
It's because your balls are expendable? They don't count? Yeah, but they are mother balls as well. So, there are like expandable kurwa.
Darling, stop talking about balls and let me focus on invasion. Okay. That's gonna be a little bit of shitter squad, it seems like. Alright. Fuck. That one guy, if he would just... If you would just like fucking fall for the kick, that would be amazing. Kurwa. Are you serious? I got fucking completely removed by this one attack, dude. It took so much of my HP. What the fuck?
Faith build?
Apparently.
Salty runback?
Yeah, salty runback indeed.
Trying to understand why seamless invasions are so bad. Came to think is that because of lack of professional yellows. Hosts are always retarded, and you just get an invasion versus team of hosts.
I think it comes to rather so professional yellows might be a one thing, yeah. But I would say more of important thing is rather the fact, kurwa, this is actually, that triggers me so much, this stupid fucker, like, survived here for so long just because of this fucking shield. If I would be able to kill this fucking trash with the shield, I would just straight up murder this fucking over-leveled cunt
Darling,
with Pata. No,
did you start
I am malding. Yeah, darling, what's up?
You molded in the middle of a sentence.
Yes.
You were replying to person.
Yeah, like, it's time to focus on invasion. Kurwa, ja pierdolę, no. Okay. Dude, shield pokes. I swear to fucking god, this is actually ridiculous. Like, shields are so fucking brain dead.
Ooh, shitpot! Darling got mad. Another salty run back?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think they gather up. Whoa.
Holy shit, like, I don't fucking understand how it's that possible that From Software decided that it's such a genius idea to put into the game a shield that is effectively stronger than Fingerprint and by quite a lot.
You remember your rant about power creep. Is this another example?
PvE-wise, yes. Verdigris Great Shield has only 4 points of the additional guard boost, but for whatever reason, it leads to way stronger guard boost overall. Like, it's technically only 4 points of guard boost that leads to effectiveness of the shield being nearly 50% as strong. Right. Aim downwards, which actually caused me to miss, unfortunately.
What is happening?
You think besides power creep, it could also be somewhat related to the fatigue of dealing with too much of the bullshit sometimes? What you mean?
Sorry.
PvP triggers me sometimes too, just saying. I mean, like, it's a PvP game. Of course you're gonna get pissed from time to time. But it's very, very little amount of people that generally can play PvP games and never meld. If you're playing PvP game modes, it's just natural that something might actually upset you.
I mulled at PvE.
That's very true. But yeah, molding in PvP, I would say, is just natural thing.
If Steel sneezes, does it sound like a nuclear explosion too? No. When my grandma sneezes, it does.
I would say my sneeze depends.
Yeah, it probably depends on what he's doing. But my grandma, I can hear from the garden. From her garden that is across the street. And oh. Yeah. I molded way harder in PvE. What made you the most angry at PvE? What situation? Give us your top 3.
Oh shit, you can jump up here? Can you jump? Ooh.
Yeah. Dying to bosses too often, basically. Okay.
Can you jump on this like that? Nope. You are actually...
Players acting rude will blood boil aromatic me to high heavens. What do you think about players that, for example, are better than you and they go easy on you and they just want to play with you, play with their food? I hate it. This enrages me way more than just being obliterated in very skillful combo or something like this. I just hate when people treat me as a stupid little girl that, oh, let's play together, let's go easy on you. So if I was a host and I saw Steelovsky pulling a small shield on me, oh my god, I would alt F4 on him. Going easy is disrespect? Yeah, exactly. Maybe from the invader's perspective it can be, I don't know, being fun and playful, but no, it's fucking disrespectful.
I don't think that actually I ever went, like, what you are saying, yeah, me actually going with the shield on someone, it's usually just after they tried to gank me like fucking crazy with 2 other phantoms, and after that I killed both phantoms, and then like I am one-on-one with host. And only 10, I am rather playing with the host. Normally, I'm not doing it.
I don't mind getting farmed by better players for hours, but getting killed by a worse player in a 1v1 makes my blood boil. Then why you play Elden Ring? It happens all the time here.
Yeah, she has a point. That type of behavior is a huge signal of narcissistic traits. Which one? Oh, they are below. Oh shit. Oh my god! What is this guy's HP?
Where's the fun in knowing you're gonna win all the time? The fear of losing makes the game fun, IMO. I feel like there is maybe not fun, but satisfaction in knowing that you're gonna go deathless. And the fun is in putting effort. Because yeah, you will win if you are omega good, but it requires different effort depending on the situation. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes you gotta sweat or salty run back.
Alex, I kind of understand what you're saying, so I think at least. Because I, for one, like a lot of people dislike how artificially boosted Host Squad is in Elden Ring. But I actually like it. Like, for the organic invasions, it's actually perfect that Host Squad has a lot of advantages because it allows... It actually, you know, when I'm invading, let's say in Dark Souls 2, then it's practically impossible to lose invasion. Whereas in Dark Souls, whereas in Elden Ring, sometimes one mistake might lead to the lost invasion. Oh.
White mask with dual Eleonora, such a boomer build. Oh, poor person.
Why every single invasion the player that you are fighting against is low HP? Ask them. Like, not every single one, but yeah. Today is a day of low HP apparently. They don't need HP because they can dodge everything for real. Lol, still, why is the PvP community so toxic? Tryhard gankers block me for using off-meta shit on Seamless. Because...
Did you win?
Because it's not fun against them. Like, Kurt is the guy that is spamming Dragon Breaths.
Oh, it's this guy that played Manhunt with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, the fact, like, you know, like, you have to understand, yeah? From the perspective of a tryhard, yeah? That kind of wants as 3v3 skillful fights where people just backstab each other, outspace each other, and do, like, other type of shenanigans. Your playstyle is just fucking disgusting because it's low skill, high reward type of thing, and tryhards very often dislike it. Like, I think you shouldn't be blocked because this type of bullshittery is a genuine part of the game, but well, everyone can block everyone if they don't want to play against each other. I mean, I think blocking in Seamless is stupid though. On level 115. He was using Pyro build with giant flame incantations. I mean, that's also just bait O-flame kind of thing, isn't it? Which means that it's kind of similar to how people just, you know, I don't know, like, gonna get outplayed 7 times, but they are going to win an invasion because they finally gonna knock you off the cliff because they try to fish for the cliff over and over, yeah? Same story. careful. Oh my god. Oh no, listen, we can talk about... Okay. Dude. Oh, I was partially broken. That's us. Hey. Crazy. Oh. Ooh. I don't really see the blade when he jumps. That's so funny. This is such a guy, dude. A party master, what can I say? Okay. Daisy.
Możesz zescrollować?
Słucham?
Możesz zescrollować do góry?
A co było?
O, tu.
Meta is called meta for a reason. It's the best if you can't deal with off-meta shit and block people just because you only like fighting Shamshir all day. I don't know what to say. It's sad. No. Listen. You like what's basically off-meta. I think you misunderstand like term off-meta, meta and cheese basically. So, if I am going to knock you down out of, let's say, yeah, some sort of the ledge, I cheesed you. I didn't put an effort, I didn't outplay you in another way than I just managed to get you when you didn't expect to be pushed out, yeah? That's basically the cheese. Off meta is the case, for example, like using Zweihander on the strength build when Gags exists. And Gags statistically outperforms Zweihander. So, essentially, yeah, if you were like playing a build that just completely obliterate people by one-shotting them, yeah, then you basically created a cheese. And some people just maybe don't want to fight against it, and that's fair. You know, no one is obliged to be your entertainment. So yeah, like, you know, if you are playing builds that are focused around just one-shotting, yeah, it's basically, let's say, yeah, you are playing a pyromancy build, yeah, and you just throw the giant flame, you just throw around optimized giant flame take fee or whatever it's called, yeah, then it's understandable that maybe some people just don't want to fucking deal with that, yeah. They are not interested in engaging in this type of tryhard sessions with people of this type, doing this type of things, because it's just not fun to them. And that's fair. They use that finger themselves to cheese players of ledge, to use Radan swords to push them off ledge. Why is that okay, but incants and spells are not? No one said that. Kurt, it's not a matter of what is okay and what's not. It's a matter of what's generally understood as host squad is okay dealing with and what's not, yeah? Like, basically, make long story short, you could argue it's fucking stupid that someone blocked you for using particular setup in the regular tryhard session, and I agree with you. But like, these people have full right to be stupid. If they don't want to deal with particular thing, then they have full right to do so. They have full right to block you. I think blocking on the meta level is pretty retarded though, because community is relatively small and you are blocking access to one, like, so essentially from time to time I'm playing on Seamless and I had plenty of people blocked from the days of PC Vanilla, like people that were, let's say, from South America or something like that, yeah, that I had terrible connection with. I didn't want to play with them, so I used to block them, and I have unblocked a lot of people recently because, you know, they wanted to join session I was already in, yeah? So I didn't want to block them. And also, like, you know, playing against SA gamers is much better on Seamless than it was on Vanilla. I thought I'm just gonna run beneath it. Yeah, Artorias, what's up, my dude?
Aww. Shitpotting someone will only poison your own heart in the end. We should pin this message, but it's on YouTube, so we can't.
Chat, you got shitpotted.
Hey, I got shitpotted! Oh, you sleeping on couch? You poisoned your own heart. I get shitpotted a lot. What you do? What setup you use?
I mean, like, the best counter to not being shitpotted is just to win invasions, honestly. I'm actually serious.
Fucking Steelovsky.
I mean, like, you know, I also get shitpotted from time to time when I lose, yeah? But this is generally, like, the only way how you can actually deal with that. People, like, gonna find ways to fucking hate you. And to express their hatred towards you, they are actually going to shitpot you. So, unfortunately, like, the only way to not get shitpotted is just to win invasions.
I shitpot every time I invade? Yeah, so people hate you. I use Hand of Manalina. Ah yeah, the best one.
Manalina is my favorite anime protagonist. Yes, that is definitely a mage cheater. I wonder how is Castan doing. Actually, no, I'm lying. I don't. I don't give a shit. The guy is weird. It's very annoying to see what the fuck this guy was actually doing. Which is basically actively sniping streamers all the fucking time. And, you know, and essentially just forcing them into the slop fight against someone that is utilizing +3 iframes tally, light roll, and other fucking things that just make every single person imaginable blood boil, yeah? And then on top of that, of course, like freaking Moonveil and other stuff.
Just innocent of meta setup.
Yeah, innocent of meta setup. Exactly, abusing everything in the game. Well, not everything, like everything related to magic, let's call it that way, yeah? And like, you know, yet again, it's not a problem that he's doing that. It's like whatever, yeah? It might be upsetting, but the biggest problem is that like this guy was actively sniping streamers and then lying that he wasn't. Like that was the moment that I genuinely just had enough of him. Interesting. Oh. What did you do? I should have matched the guy with Ramsey.
Wait, is this a boss fight?
Yeah.
Weird bug. Oh, but you were about to be so mean. Mean girl.
Ah?
Interrupting the boss fight like this.
You know what? Yes, you are so right.
You're Georgina. Was her name Georgina? The mean girls. Regina, kurwa. Regina George. Yeah, Georgina. That makes sense. Law not noticing the bow glitch? Huh? Who was bow glitching?
Still, that's what not a good plan. What? How did you manage that, Night Lord? How the fuck you managed to actually start the boss fight despite being outside?
Oh, it was a chatter.
Yeah, he bow glitched me.
Ah, okay, so that's deserved. Okay. So, the chatter is Regina. What is the little crown and number next to my name on YouTube chat? It's probably a marker that you are active in the chat or that you have membership.
Yeah, so YouTube came with an idea of introducing ranked to,
oh my god.
to fucking chat. You're being ranked based on your current activity in the chat, and you can be top 1 active chatter in particular session.
Do I have mod privilege, so I'm automatically number 1? Let me see.
No, that doesn't work like that.
Shush, maybe it does.
But yeah.
Aww, I don't have a purple badge. What's the chat meta then? No. Engage with a conversation. I don't really care if people block me normally, but if you would stream seamless and these people invade you, I could not invade because they blocked me, which is the only reason I hate it. You know, that's actually an issue. Like, if there are 6 players in the session and some people block each other, it's just... you cannot play.
Yeah.
Like recently, probably somebody blocked me because I couldn't join the session.
Hi. Was there like third person? No. There's only 2 of them. Yo, Logan. My favorite weapon? Probably Shamshi right now. But it's not really my favorite weapon. Let's say that it's one of weapons that I commonly use.
Steel's favorite weapon is chainsaw. It's just no longer available.
realistically, my favorite weapon was... It would be either old PSGS setup,
Ugh.
or it would be old tier 2 hitstun R2 spiked Kesty. But yeah, effectively, From Software removed my favorite setups from the game. Nerfed them to the point that they play differently, so it's nearly as if these setups would be removed. Before patch 1.10, I liked playing PSSS. That setup plays completely differently now. Like, you know, patch 1.10 is my favorite patch, but at the same time, it's a patch that actually removed my favorite things from the game. So, like, patch 1.10, of course, is goated, but unfortunately, at the same time, it's not negative to me in many aspects. I guess you could argue that part of reasons why I stopped playing competitive in Elden Ring is because of changes to patch 1.10. BHS Grave Scythe is love, but it's for arena duels, not invasions. Nah, Scythe is okay in invasions too. I would say Scythe is just not... You know what? No, in duels, Scythe is actually bad. I would argue. Because Scythe is perfectly reactable. It's too slow of a weapon. It doesn't have any attack that genuinely allows you to just engage and be respected, yeah?
How do you get invasions back to back like this?
Secret. Freaking trade secret. Game this dash with matchmaking on? Off.
Claude GPT was speaking. Do I really sound like a robot?
No, I don't know why you're being called ChatGPT, honestly. Like, I mean, like, at this point it's just a meme, but I don't know how that originated.
I think people were genuinely thinking that I sound robotic, like I'm expressionless.
Yes, I mean, like, I guess, but that's the thing, yeah? ChatGPT is not expressionless. It's actually rich in expression. So it doesn't really fit.
Oh, so maybe they mean I sound fake.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he had these fucking geniuses shitters that genuinely thought like they... genuinely thought that you are AI.
Yeah, the Cosmos guy, oh my god.
there was plenty of them.
They were actually thinking that I was AI.
That was hilarious.
There are no girls on the internet, Claw. It's very funny because Steel's community have many active female chatters.
I wouldn't say many,
Well,
but for the standards of Souls community, there is indeed impressive amount of females.
Also, both his short editor and his thumbnail artist are women. And both of them
And my
play...
girlfriend even is a woman.
Yeah, and both of those women play Elden Ring or other Souls games.
Yeah, you could say that I have somewhat of a harem surrounding me. I have, so like my editor is a woman, my thumbnail artist is a woman, my girlfriend is a woman, and my friend even LARPs, he's a woman. I'm looking at Claw's face and that's perfect. If you know, you know.
See, this is why you need a webcam. This is a naked Varey. This is putrid.
And think it's not LARPing? No, I'm talking about only waifu, yeah? And joking about the fact that he has his internet persona. Shout out Wi-Fi, yes. But yeah, no, like, Wi-Fi doesn't identify as a woman. So joke is missed.
It's darling. 2:30 a.m.
Can we see it for like 30 more minutes or it's too much?
I mean, you can, but I need to go sleep.
I mean, like, if you're gonna go in the next 15 minutes, you're gonna start screaming for me to come to you.
That is correct.
So that's why I'm asking if you could sit for another 30 minutes, if that's okay. So we would stream for 3 hours total.
Okay, so then tomorrow when I wake up and I'm extremely grumpy and moaning and hating the world, you be patient with me.
I am literally patient every single day.
And you feed the cat and give him medicine.
Well, I'm... okay. You wouldn't fall asleep anyway. Well, he died to rot.
Rotten Kevin. Dead Kevin. Oh, and yeah, Banzilla, I have a new word. So today's Polish word is pięść. It means fist. Pięść. Crazy, huh? I will write it in the Twitch chat. Pięść. Oh my god, Polish language is so putrid as well. Ugly. I mean, it's beautiful.
I love how you actually used a word putrid. Probably influenced by Lords of the Fallen.
No, by Elden Ring. I learned the word putrid from Elden Ring.
Okay.
Putrid avatar. I know that in Lords of the Fallen you have putrid child as a starting class, but no, I learned this English word from Elden Ring.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love how people try to write it, how they hear it. Pięść. I love it.
Yeah, pięść.
Can you make a sentence with that? Yeah, there is a saying. Pasuje jak pięść do nosa. And it means it fits as a fist to the nose, which means that it doesn't fit. Like, for example, your clothes don't fit. So they fit like a fist to a nose. Why does every second letter in Polish has a little dingus? Because letter, the word letter is female gender, but it has, many of them has dinguses because they are femboys.
Nice jump. I have cat here next to me.
Yeah, the cat, previously the cat was lying on the floor, on the carpet, and still put his feet on the cat, and the cat bit him, and still was fucking surprised.
How I was surprised? What you mean?
Well, I thought you were.
No, I wasn't.
You deserved that bit.
I absolutely like was teasing teasing the cat, yeah. Wasn't surprised at all. But yeah, motherfucker bite me.
Deserved.
Or bite my leg.
Is kułak fist? No, kułak is Russian for fist. In Polish, you use the word kułak as a historic for peasant, for a certain type of peasant. Kułak is ear in Turkish, see?
Why you invade from this spot? Is it your go-to in a waiting spot? No, not really. It just so happened. There is no particular reason for it. There was a squad of players that I wanted to invade, and I invaded them, and after that I stayed here. Why the new helmet still? It's not a new helmet, it's old helmet, Gabriel. The Diglett helmet was new one, but freaking Lionel's helmet was a helmet that I used nearly since release of Elden Ring. I have been using that helmet for a very, very long time. I am part of the reason why this helmet in the PC community, competitive community, is being called EU helmet. Because a lot of EU players, me included, was using it. Yo, Hyrule. What's up? Oh, Hyrule is another woman that actually is chatting. So we have immense amount of women in chat. Very not Souls-like.
So, still, you are a magnet to women.
Apparently. For real.
Folding laundry? You are a responsible human being, what? Still, when was the last time we folded our laundry?
Like a year ago?
I mean, we just pick it up from the rack.
Yeah. I have breasts, which isn't exclusive to women, but I have them. Oh, same. And I'm not woman.
Oh, still has nice titties. They go separate directions, you know, this type, this shape.
Wow, that's one too much of information I have been like to share on the internet. absolute goat of Molena over there. Ooh. Such a champion. You think this guy gonna go on me? Lol. We are proud to know our streamer has nice tits. Hell yeah. I'm actually very impressed that Malenia LARPer won. Very nice. Of course, Steel is round like any Lionel armor user. For real, for real. I would say ever since I started eating way too much after Elden Ring release, or differently, I eating too much, not moving enough. I am kinda a proud owner of something that could be considered a dad bod. Which, by the way, it's I think, like, yeah. Just like being full-time content creator really makes you not move much. Yoraku-san. Thank you a lot for the sub, my goat. Or gifted sub even. Yo, doctor. What's up, my goat? That's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Whoa, what? How that wasn't a backstop too? That was such a good setup. That's unfortunate. Like, that host has such a shit net too. Really infuriating. Here we go. Oh my god! Oh, this is amazing. Holy shit. The best co-invader ever. Where are you going, my goats? Wow. Impressive. Not gonna lie. Tak, dziękowałem wcześniej już. You love reverse VHS? Diablo, I need you to do something for me. Write me text what you want me to say in your animation. I'm just gonna record some samples for you. Because I was thinking recently, what could I actually do? And I'm kind of, I don't know, like I generally have no ideas. So yeah, if you could help me, that would be great. Okay. Alright, Diablo. You don't have to speed up since Duskbloods is not even real, but yeah, thank you. Okay, that's going to be one of these. Apparento. Maybe we're gonna play Great Katana? Lovely. Okay, let's run down this guy. O kurwa. Oh, that's something. That's something indeed. Oh my god, the host just died to the mob. Oh kurwa, this is crazy. Lol. Interesting cartoon. The Phantom's annoying. Why didn't you kill her? Because host fucking died. What you mean? Why didn't you kill her? Otherwise I would kill her. But yeah, that gamer was on hella of a lot. So that wouldn't be super easy. Farming in co-op, how would that work? That's a good question. Thought it's gonna be Bistror. Accidentally unequipped the tally. I think we can mimic what this guy is doing. But... well, he actually changed to Greatsword. Pick. Let me actually heal. We are going to set up everything. Okay, great. It's gonna be a one-shot moment. That's interesting. So, what's unfortunately happens here is latency is high enough in order to make it nearly impossible for me to properly approach this entire situation. So I think we need a BHS setup. I think it's gonna make the most sense. Either BHS setup or hyper armor setup, one of two. I have a feeling like for this particular case of a fight, BHS setup gonna be more logical. I also heard they are buffing. Oh my god! Oh, that's so us. So... Unbelievable. Dude, I hate high latency fights. Like, basically that happened only because of highlight. I made the mistake. Should have fucking went with... how that's called? With hyper armor instead. Fucking garbage, this. Unfortunate. You wanted to say something? Ah. Okay. Ja pierdolę. I am so close to actually be skipped. Yeah, maybe on the high latency it's just not a good idea. To play non-hyper armor setups in 1 vs 6 like this. Yeah, like on the mid to high lat, I guess it just makes sense to roll fucking gags. Either that or I guess clean rot. Because you are benefiting from stronger damage on the trades. Pojechanie kończymy? Dobrze. Robię jeszcze jedną inwazję i lecimy. Yoshirai. Bittersweet victory. Well, honestly, every single high latency fight is usually fucking bittersweet. You essentially just, you know, you are rarely fucking outplaying your opponent, and that is fucking annoying. Another shield goat. Kind of wonder. Barbaric Road probably is better on the highlight, so... I mean, on very highlight beach it's gonna be better, but overall... Barbaric Road probably should be superior. So what would be your advice? Just stop playing this kind of builds? Why? Like, why you bother? Like... Some people just blocked you. That's really it. It's not the end of the world, Kurt. You have other people that you can play against. If you feel like you enjoy playing builds that are unorthodox, then just play them, really. How do you counter parry? There's not really a counter to parry. What the fuck? Huh. Smartest thread. Crazy. To twoja? Co to jest? Nie mam pojęcia. Może spadł? It's true that Storm Assault frame trap you? Yes, that's entire appeal of it. On patch 1.10 it was extremely overpowered because it had the hyper armor frame 1, so you could just trade. with it. And combo someone for literally 800 HP. $200 Colossus can be parried? Well, a lot of Ashes of War that are very good cannot be parried, yeah? Storm Stomp cannot be parried. Flaming Strike cannot be parried. So you can utilize these, yeah? To kind of mix up against someone that attempts to parry. But also for rule of thumb, parrying is a tool that is kind of... no leć już. Nie, co ty. Już idę. Some player, all their play is to catch a parry and one-shot you. Yeah, it's one of the ultimately easiest and most effective playstyles you can actually go for, yeah? First of all, parry has that aura, and people love to see, to watch, like, people getting parried and so on, yeah? People love to parry things, people love to see other players parry, and, like, their enemies and so on, yeah? So parry in this game is extremely fucking easy because of few things. Like, first of all, this parry has like a 5 active frames. That's fucking a lot. You also have another tool that allows you to parry from nearly a safe distance, yeah? And yeah, on top of that, if you are playing on the dexterity build, then you basically guarantee the fact that you are going to one-shot someone that's gonna get parried, yeah? If you're gonna use Misericord with Lightning Infusion. So yeah, you can be outplayed in various different ways, and after that you are going to hit like a one parry and you're gonna win the fight. I remember at release of Elden Ring there was a guy in my comment section that was proudly believing that he would totally fucking parry me. And he's like actually very good player because he wins vast majority of his duels. I jump on his YouTube channel, it turned out that everything that the guy does is just attempts to fucking parry someone. So like he is like he gets hit once, second, third time, fourth time, fifth time in the duel, then lands one parry after attempting 8 different ones, and then one shots his opponent. It was very funny. Rekusans, thank you a lot for the sub tune. Yeah, overall, people that focus on playing parries, yeah, like the so-called parry goats, are it's a weird case, yeah, because it essentially being good, quote unquote, at parries in many ways can be considered as actually something very skillful, because technically, yeah, you are timing you are timing an action that has to be somewhat precise. But thing is though, Elden Ring parries are not really that precise. That's the entire thing. That's entire gimmick behind them, yeah? You don't really have to be precise. You don't really have to like learn a much. You just land them. Frames are extremely forgiving. bit harder Libra in Night Rain. Congratulations, gamer. What we have here? This guy actually seems to be on pretty good odds. Oh my god! Holy shit! I didn't even notice, dude. Like, I mean, like, I have noticed and I clicked the dodge, but... What the fuck? Let me actually see. Yeah. So like I looked at the Ash of War, yeah? And the other guy just fucking hit me with the pyro in the meanwhile. Uncharged. Crazy. Parry the pyro for real? Oh, technically we can. Problem is that like parrying spells is so incredibly inconsistent in this game. Demand Shamshir parry gameplay. We would need to meet a tryhard because you kind of need a setup for it. Just admit this game as checks. It's not though. Is it easier to run with block and R1 to catch Shamshir? What you mean? I'm not sure what you're saying right now. I don't get how some people will have thousands of hours in this game and just constantly complain. I feel after a certain point you just accept the game for what it is. Oh, you misunderstand the logic of someone that plays a lot of hours the same game. It's actually the other way around. The more you play, the more likely it is that you're gonna start complaining about game in general because you are actually seeing issues with it. They are more visible to you as someone experienced with the game. Like, let's say, you know... Let's say if you are for the very first time going to face a clean rod BHS, you're gonna say, holy shit, that's incredibly fucking strong. I wonder what is counter to that. But after thousands of hours, you're gonna be like, aha, so this fucking dog shit doesn't have any counter, and movement ashes are beyond fucking broken. They literally cut frames off. So yeah, that's working in such way more than another. The curse of knowing. Okay. Interesting. Gonna rush. Oh, interesting. You need your friends, Blue, isn't it? Unfortunately, your friends left you alone. I almost fucking died here, by the way. The mage... Oh no, this is what we can talk about. Like, look how much damage it is. I'm gonna dodge just in case. Bruh. I'm gonna wait my turn, I guess. I got hit by that. He still has a fucking blue juice. It's amazing. There's like... This is getting fucking ridiculous. I don't even know what to tell you. This is just stupid. Dude, he's still mashing. He has like 0 HP, by the way. Bro actually didn't have freaking mana anymore, And he was just mashing R1 like there was no tomorrow. This is insane. Yoshida. Dobrze. Okay, guys. Didn't manage to get the revenge, but got plenty of funny invasions instead, I guess. Oh, dude. That fucking combo of sword blade from the distance into the freaking blasphemous blade Ash of War for the entire HP. I really like, I have problem with this idea of playing on the somewhat of a mid to high lot and actually dealing with this type of shit. Like on the low lot, you just outspace them and you win, yeah? But on the mid to high lot, well, some sort of weapon, like, I don't know, gags is required, but then it's always just fucking guessing. Will you buy a Steam controller? Yes, I will. I would have bought it like already if not for, you know, the fact that it went out of the Steam shop within 30 minutes after they released it. Absolutely fucking bonkers moment. Let's see. PvP. I don't know any of these people and they are not even playing PvP. There is someone that plays Passion PvP. Why this guy has blue menus? Huh. Okay, so this is... Gamer is playing Seamless. It would seems like it, but it's not even English stream. Raid Little Gaggy. For real? Who is this guy? Ramshir. Oh, Tarn is here. Interesting. Like Tarn is in the chat. You cannot see it because chat is behind our chat, but yes, we can raid gamer. What's his name is? Gwynilin. Yeah. All right. One viewer stream. Yes, the gamer might be happy. Say hello to them from me, guys. You will definitely make a day of smaller streamer if you're gonna do so. I thank you a lot for watching. Much love. Have a good one. See you later. See ya tomorrow. Bye.